very beautiful morning to you, Abuja. Welcome to Sports O'Clock on Boss Station, Boss FM 95.5 Abuja, the station with the news and entertainment. Time check, it is 1 minute past the hour of 11 on the AM side. Okay, 2 minutes right about now on the AM side, and you found the Boss Station. My name is Esther Alexander, the only girl with an Alexyis. Just call me Alexis.
New manager, new season, but there is no new hope.
No new results.
No new results, whatever. Definitely, you can just say it's no longer the theater of dreams. It's now on the theater of nightmares. Good morning, Abuja. I still remain my humble attacking self, Daniel Abasi. Call me. You know us, but I don't know why I am so elated at this morning. I don't know, baby.
Why would you be elated? Eh? Over the week.
What is going on?
Won, and then some people did not win. So
Some people call their names.
Manchester United.
Okay, Manchester
First,
United.
they just start, they just lose.
And then
no,
the sorry thing is the fact that after the loss yesterday, he went out to just have dinner, and then the media still went along with him to where he had dinner with his wife, and then be like, oh, okay, is there food for thought? Everything had.
Food for thought. Hey.
There's problem. There's problem.
There's problem in the land.
Okay, there's problem in the lab. But before we go to that problem, let's let you start off on the local front where we see, as usual, we are still basking in the euphoria of that win from the team Nigeria all through yesterday. It was amazing to be a Nigerian yesterday. I tell you, 35 gold medals, of course, was something no one saw coming, and also breaking the record, 12 gold, beating the record we set in Victoria in 1994, in 2014 in Glasgow, and also in Derby in 2010. So it's amazing seeing what the ladies are doing, and 12 of the gold medals coming in from the ladies. What are we seeing for the future of women in sport?
Before we talk about the future, the present, we're too excited to. In fact, I cannot express my excitement because I see beautiful young women doing great things in the world of sport. And this Commonwealth game, I mean, you're not ready for Nigeria.
Just the same way you're doing too. Women in sport, I think kudos to every lady.
Seriously, kudos to every lady in sport, especially in this Commonwealth games. And to Nigerian ladies out there, Esebumo is there, Toby Amuson. I mean, like, see, I don't want to.
You guys are feeling fly.
We are feeling fly. Nigeria, if they all call Nigeria name for that,
I think the national anthem was just enjoying itself.
Do you get like everybody? If you saw the Toby Amuson's run,
yes,
100-meter hurdles, like. No, the gap was even too much. Nobody come near.
And the commentator, at the point, the commentator actually had to say she has forgotten how to lose.
She has forgotten how to lose. I mean, how can you even remember how to lose? They don't want to remember how to lose. Congratulations to them.
Congratulations to them. It's really a good thing for us. And then now you've talked about the present. Let's talk about the future. What does the future hold for women football and sport?
If they keep this pace, I think the future is bright. If they keep, if they continue with this, this particular pace they are right now, the future is really bright for women in sports, especially for our athletes and also other sports. Even football, if we can improve, then the future is bright. But for athletics, our future is bright.
Okay, all right, it's everywhere is bright, definitely. But some person want to just take a little sub on this one when we had 12 gold medals for the women. You see, in 1994, we saw the 11 gold medals, 9 was from the men folks, and then the remaining 2 was. But whichever way, it's all about Team Nigeria.
The table has turned.
The table has turned, and for 28 years, we were waiting for that record, 12 gold medals to be gotten at the Commonwealth game. And just yesterday, the ladies did it. The queens, they actually did it. I want to say we are proud of each and every one of them down there that made it happen. Today is the closing ceremony down there in Birmingham, and we are really proud of each and every one of you down there. I'm talking about someone who is still very optimistic. I'm talking about no other person, still a lady, still the queen of African football, talking about Asisat Oshoala, and also FC Barcelona Femenino forward, coming out to say she has confidence in the Nigerian team to deliver at the World Cup in 2023 in Australia and New Zealand. And she believes the Super Falcons can win the 2023 World Cup. It's big, Abby.
This your dream, it get us today.
But you women in sport. Women in sport.
Women in sport. This is not AFCON, no. This is World Cup we're talking about. I mean, looking at the likes of the US women, we have England right there. There's a whole lot of competition right there, and I'm not being pessimistic,
Okay.
but I don't see Nigerian, especially for Super Falcons, getting the World Cup anytime soon. With what they have right now,
Okay, but where do you see
Well,
the
maybe
Super
in
Falcons
future,
going? Like,
but
how
not
far?
in this 2023
How
World Cup.
far do you see them going? Even judging by
Maybe
what we saw in Morocco.
Round 16.
Come on. Women supporting women. Come
Women
on,
supporting-
Alexis.
I know I'm supporting women, but we have to be truthful to ourselves.
Come on.
Well, higher semi-final, I know fast.
Better. I think that's better.
Okay, better, Abby.
Oh.
All right, so into the world of boxing, Fury better than Joshua, confesses Hearn. Okay, so boxing lover Eddie Hearn believes that Tyson Fury is better than Anthony Joshua in the boxing ring. Fury and Joshua are two of the biggest names in boxing at the moment, with the British heavyweights constantly compared. The Gibbs King has retired for now, with Joshua trying to regain his belt against Alexander Usyk later this month. Fury is undefeated in his professional career, while in comparison, Joshua has lost 2 of his last 3 fights. The comparison continues, like there's always a comparison between Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury.
Okay, now let me throw it to you. Fury
Before you throw
and
it to
Joshua.
me.
Catch her first. Catch her
Oh
first.
yeah, don't catch up.
Oh yeah, then respond.
See, Joshua is better, if you ask me. It's just that he has been having some, loopholes lately.
Okay.
But I still feel he's better than.
Better than Fury?
Well, he can be better. I think I'm being optimistic right here. He can be better than Fury, but Fury is actually unarguably better.
Okay, I think that's the better word
Fury
there.
is better than Joshua. Ben, who knows deceive ourselves?
But what are we expecting the fight later comes up?
See,
in
Joshua
Saudi
has been
Arabia?
losing lately.
Yes.
And it's not really speaking well for him. The more you keep losing, the more you are getting used to losing, and then you forget how to win. I don't want him to forget how to win. He needs to stand up, and he needs to show us the Anthony Joshua that we know before.
Okay. Probably he has heard you, and I believe he
Please,
definitely.
you need to.
He need to.
Because we cannot be hailing you in vain.
All right, I will be looking forward to that fight later this month between Alexander Usyk and Anthony Joshua. We're going down there in Saudi Arabia. Both fighters, both boxers are currently in Saudi Arabia preparing for that great bout, the rematch, and we cannot wait for that one. Now let's switch things up now to football. Manchester United. Okay, now the truth is Manchester United, yes, we know the loss. We will come back to that. Manchester United are currently now, after the loss yesterday, they are now working on a deal to sign Juventus star Adrian Rabiot as Erik ten Hag desperately looks to fix his midfield. Now we saw a former Manchester United player talking about Paul Scholes yesterday during an interview section. He came out to say they need to move. The midfielders were just stuck one way. All they knew was just go back. But he said they should know how to turn their bodies to make good passes for the forwards. Even though we saw Cristiano Ronaldo coming up from the bench, but there was still no impact at the end of the
wasn't
day.
really impactful. Well, if they need the last time I checked, they needed strikers. Now they need midfield. They need to fix their midfield. Whatever it is that they need to fix. Whether they need to fix their back, how do they call themselves?
We're not even going back to
anything they want to fix, they should fix it. But I feel like this is a good move. Yes, it's a good move for Manchester United. We know how much they are desperately in need of the midfield. Like they need to fix it badly. So I think this is a good move for Manchester United. We're hoping that the deal goes through, right?
Okay. I don't know. I don't know, but it's going to be something difficult in the sense that looking at the way that Manchester United. But some school of thought believe that Cristiano Ronaldo should be allowed to just go, so that probably Erik ten Hag can just know, okay, these are the players.
Is it the problem now? I thought we're talking about The midfield.
Yes, the midfield. Yes, is the problem. But
okay.
the Cristiano Ronaldo, you can never take the factor, the big factor of Cristiano Ronaldo in any team. As far as Ronaldo is in your team, he will be the most talked about player. And then at the same time, if he's not happy with the club, there is even a bigger problem. Now, Ronaldo in your club is a problem. Ronaldo not happy with the club is a bigger problem. So I think for me, we are not going to judge Erik ten Hag with the first game. I'm not going to do that. We've seen managers lose their first 2-3 games and then still come back to make the top 4. But Cristiano Ronaldo being in your team alone and he's not happy, because that's the key word there. Because
he's not.
He wants to leave. So if Ronaldo wants to leave your club, this didn't happen with Juventus. They felt okay, fine. The season has started. He played some games with them,
and he still left.
And he still left.
The season. So that might just be the case of Manchester United, because from all Ronaldo's attitude lately, and in fact, everything that is going on, it's very clear that he doesn't want to be in Manchester United. And I really don't know why Ten Hag is still keeping Ronaldo. Is it that he wants his contract to end before letting him go? And it doesn't look like Ronaldo wants to stay till the end of that contract.
He doesn't. And now the big question is, how do they go about this? I do issues upon issues. Now let's go back to the camp of Manchester City this time around, where this man Pep Guardiola has compared Erling Braut Haaland, who scored a bracer for his side yesterday, making his debut and scoring twice. The only player who has actually scored a debut, scored a brace on their debut aside this man Erling Braut Haaland was Sergio Aguero. Now Pep Guardiola has come out to say he likes it. If Messi scores 2, Erling Braut Haaland wants to score 3. Now let's look at what Pep Guardiola. This is a man who managed the greats, one of the greatest of all time, Lionel Messi, and now he is coming out to compare Erling Braut Haaland to Barcelona legend, talking about Lionel Messi. Do you think it's an insult to Messi?
I don't think it's an insult. How is it an insult?
Erling Braut Haaland to Messi.
Well, Erling has not gotten to where Messi is right now, but the comparison for me, I feel like it's just a means of encouragement that you can actually do better than your predecessors. That's just what it means.
So you're cool if maybe someone who is just coming up being compared to someone who has attained everything.
Before Ronaldo became the world best, did he not compare himself to the likes of the Beckhams and the like?
And he said no. He wants to aspire to, but not comparing yourself with him.
Haaland did not compare himself. It was Guardiola that compared him.
Now, was that right?
If he did that, then he feels right doing it. That's just it. But I think Haaland has not gotten to the point where Messi is right now. So maybe they should be like, it's one step at a time, and should calm down. Guardiola should just take it, because if you can't overhype this guy now, Wala will just enter the boss.
All right, definitely. Let's get to hear your reaction as we put the phone lines. First on the local front, we are asking the world's form assistant Shola saying the Super Falcons can win the World Cup, the Women's World Cup in New Zealand and Australia next year. Do you think the Super Falcons can eventually do that? And then on international scene, we are asking, just like we said, Pep Guardiola comparing Erling Braut Haaland to Lionel Messi. Do you think it is or it was a very good call from Pep Guardiola? 0807 777 3288.
You can also call 0902 922 2944. And on WhatsApp, it is 0901 625 2525.
Now, what are we expecting majorly, looking at the new season, looking at how some things are actually started off, and then how the weekend was in terms of the English Premier League? What really was the key moment for you, the fascinating thing about the English Premier League all through the weekend?
Well, I think the one that fascinated me more was Fulham and Liverpool. You know, I saw how... okay, we have a call.
Hello, boss.
Hello, boss. Hello.
I think we lost that one.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Do all to call us back 0902 922 2944 or 0807 777 3288. So I said Fulham and Liverpool. Now we saw a situation where everybody, the expectations were much. People were expecting Liverpool to win because they were the big teams. You understand? They were, the big leagues and all the big teams and all that. But what they did not understand was that Fulham came back. Came back with a new strategy. They came back with a new finesse, and it was so difficult for Liverpool to actually score a goal during the first half. It was really difficult. They had to, Fulham scored. They came back, scored again, and then it was like they were just equalizing all through. We didn't see a situation where Liverpool won Fulham, even though that was the expectations from everyone because they were the big team, and then Fulham was just a team coming up. You understand? Coming out of relegation and all that, so people were not expecting much. But at the end of the day, they did well, and I think that was quite a good performance from Fulham right there. So I'm going to give it to them on that particular match. Even though Liverpool at the end of the day, when Nunes came in and Salah also put in another goal, so it was cool.
Let's go get this call.
Hello, boss. Yeah, good morning, boss.
Good morning, boss.
Yeah, boss Moses, welcome. Yes.
Yeah. Why do you say so? I can hear you.
Wow.
Wow, that's huge.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Okay.
Hmm. All right, thank you so much,
And
boss
this day
Moses.
was-
Stay boss.
Oh,
Okay.
that was. I said it.
That is an insult.
No,
to
I
Messi.
actually said it because comparing him to Lionel Messi, I will agree when you say, okay, this is someone who might look like get to that stage.
I was looking at it from a place of, trying to encourage the young players.
No,
to be
no,
like
no.
Messi.
Let's go pick this call.
Hello, boss. Good morning to you, boss.
Boss. Now don't win now.
Boss Michael took a show. Yes, so.
Full time.
It just starts now.
Season just starts.
Season
now.
just starts. Not be by winning one first match, oh. You self, you know.
Okay. Yes. Thank you very much. And
All right, thank you, Boss Michael Tuko. Okay, let's. We have a message on WhatsApp.
Eh?
Good morning. Good morning to
Good
you
morning
too.
to you too.
Super Falcons win the Women World Cup. Capital no. Okay. I think Man U should allow unhappy player to go. I think by that is referring to Cristiano Ronaldo. Emma Bori from Wax.
Okay, Ima. That's just what we're saying now. Someone who is not happy can never give his best. And definitely we saw all of the facial reaction yesterday when he was even on the bench for Manchester United yesterday. You saw everything, the facial
It was
expression
written all over
all
his
over
face.
him.
Like,
And
I don't want to be here.
And even when they were even coming out to for the training before the start of the match, the fans were actually booing him. They were see the truth is, like I said, Ronaldo being in your club, all eyes would be at that club.
Yeah.
When he was at Juventus, the same thing. The moment he started feeling uncomfortable at Juventus, there was problem with Juventus. They had to struggle. Thankfully for them, they found a way to just go through the waters and then be able to still qualify. But the moment there is trouble, Cristiano Ronaldo, look at what happened to Barcelona too. You know, these two players are just unique.
They are players that if they don't want to be in a place, you feel the heat. So it's clear Ronaldo doesn't want to be in Manchester United. I think at this point they have to let him go. Just
let him go and then enjoy the rest of the players. They will give him their best, but because of that man just being there, it's all in everyone's head. And oh, Ronaldo is here, Ronaldo is here, and all of that. But whichever one, let's still get to hear from you before we are calling a wrap on the show. 0807 777 3288.
Hello, boss. All right, boss Moses, welcome back. So what do you think? Okay, so this one you're saying now, eh? Boss Moses, this. Okay, no problem. All right, thank you so much. Stay boss. Ronaldo entertain Europa. Hey, that one is.
Ronaldo is not bigger than Europa.
Well, that's true, but I don't think he will want to. He wants to get to Champions League. Should we still take more calls?
Oh, time is not our friend. Definitely we'll continue this conversation later on tomorrow. But just also let you know, Chelsea forward Timo Werner is on the verge of a sensational return to RB Leipzig on a permanent deal with his Stamford Bridge spell set to come to an end with the two clubs in advanced talks. No work in the go back, and that is what will happen to Timo Werner. This is the much we can take. The conversation is still trending on our social media platform on Facebook, Instagram, and also on Twitter. On Facebook and Instagram is a Boss FM 95.5, and on Twitter is a Boss FM 95. Until we come your way tomorrow, I still remain my humble himself. Down here the boss, call me, you know.
It's been a wonderful time on Sports O'Clock. My name is Esther Alexander, the only girl with an Alexyis. Just call me Alexis. Stay lost.
Leaders be astronauts, be champions, be true seekers, be